Hello there, Louise Usher here, salon coach, here to help you today to improve your profits in your salon overnight. How can you make more money just by doing one thing? Well, I've got the answer here for you. Now, we need something here, which is my flip chart to help us. And we have a little pound sign there. Are you making enough money in your salon? Would you like to make more money? Are you drawing a wage yourself? Many salon owners don't draw a wage even. And you need to make that change to make your salon improve. Whatever your reason, there's one simple formula you can use to do it. Now, first thing I want to address, are you worried about charging for your services? So many people seem to almost apologise for charging for their services. Now think about it. This is a really good way of getting you in the mindset of thinking, actually, I've trained really hard, this is a skill that I've adapted, hoping that you're highly qualified and that you are really can ask your clients for the money that you're asking them for in a justified way. Obviously, if you're doing a bad job or your salon doesn't have the right ambience, that's a whole other thing. But regarding the money, we are in a business of making a profit. We're not in a business of making a charity. You know, it's not charity, it's not trying to make a loss. And you want to know a simple, straightforward way to make an improvement on that. Now, if you took your car into the garage and they said to you, okay, parts, it's going to cost you £100, labour, it's going to be £300, you go, oh my God, but you accept it. You have to pay that £300 in labour. The reason being, it's a skill. It isn't something that you could necessarily do yourself. Every time a plumber walks through your front door, he's going to probably charge you £60, I don't know, something like that for a call-out fee. So instantly you know that you've got a leak or you've got a problem. You want to pay an electrician to rewire your house. Would you dream of doing it yourself? Let's ask you that question. Would you rewire your own house? If the answer is no, well, why not? It's because you don't know what you're doing and you aren't qualified to do it. So you're prepared to pay that person to go ahead and rewire your house for you. And you could try, but you could probably have some dangerous situations going on. You could even kill yourself. And let's face it, break it down, what will happen if somebody does their own hair? They do face the same dangers. Now, while many people can go out and they can buy box colour and they can put it on themselves, they don't know what effect they're going to get. They don't know how to go about creating a correction for the wrong effect. So don't be embarrassed to charge for your skill. You know, you're as highly qualified as the mechanics, the plumbers, the electricians, the builders, and these people don't get out of bed for £20 a day. You know, they want to charge good money for a good service given, and the reason is because it's justified. They give a good service and they give somebody something that they need. So make sure you're doing that within your salon. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. You want to know how, by using one technique, you can improve your salons by tomorrow. Your profit, your income. Now, have you worked out, it's quite a complex process, have you worked out what you need to earn every day to be able to pay your bills and things? If you have, and you're short on it, or you just simply like some more money, this is what you need to do. That's £1. If you're in another country, you need to obviously change your currency. £1, add on to each client. Now, assuming that you charge something like, I don't know, between £35 and £55 for a cut blow dry, something like that. If you add that £1 on, and obviously that's going to make you end up having to have some more change in your till and things like that. But by adding on £1 to every client, let's take an average salon. Average salon has 4 seats. So you have 4 stylists. And the minimum probably that you would want them doing would be 4 clients a day. Okay, so 1 stylist in 1 day with 4 clients, if you do that sum, £16. So already for 1 stylist, you have an extra £16. You have 4 stylists, each doing 4 clients, charging £1 extra, is £16. Can you see that? I hope that's close enough for you. £16, okay? I've left that because I want to break the maths down here for you so you can see. So £16, this is per day. for one day just by asking somebody for £1 more. Okay, nobody's going to miss £1, I'm so sure, that they're not going to say, oh my God, your prices are so astronomical, I'm never coming here ever again. They will pay you the £1. They'll be happy to do that. Everybody knows that there's inflation and everybody knows they're going to have to pay a little bit extra. Even if you're only open for 5 days per week, and many salons are open for 6 now, 16 times 5, can you do maths? I've had to use the calculator. £80 per week. Okay, £80 times by 4 weeks-ish in a month. It's 4.2 weeks in a month normally. That's what your accountant would probably use, but for us, let's go for that. £80 times 4. Look at this. We're still in shop. For 1 month, £320. Let's give it some exclamation marks. So by doing these sums, oh God, can you see? I hope you can see because I'm excited by this. £320, you think about that, all right, all you're going to do is put your prices up by £1. And you may have to do some new price lists, that kind of thing. But it's not going to cost you a lot of money to do that. And it's not going to take a whole lot of effort, really, to charge everybody an extra £1. I won't go too much, really. It's a bit of a climate thing that people have got in their mind at the moment. If you put it up by £5 each, obviously times that by 5, I'll show you. It's £1,600, which will probably pay your salon rent. So £320 for £1. You make the decision. You see with your salon how things are. This is all looking backwards to me in the camera. I hope it isn't backwards there to you. But if it is, you can still get the gist of what I'm going on about. Right? You've got £320 here, £80 per week, £16 per day by adding £1 per client. And that's if you only have 4 stylists. So you can use this formula I've got here to work it out on whatever it is you do, because this figure is going to motivate you. £320, what can you do with that? If that is extra profit, why don't you pay yourself some of that and have a treat? If you're a lady, maybe take yourself off to somewhere nice, like go for a pedicure or go and have a nice lunch with somebody that you need to catch up with, something along those lines. So you can start this from tomorrow. Absolutely no reason why not. Brief your staff, tell them because of inflation we need to put price up by £1 per client, and therefore on this average you're going to earn an extra £320 per month instantly as of tomorrow. So I hope that's been helpful to you. I hope you feel motivated and not embarrassed to charge your prices. Equally, if you get somebody that comes in that's like me and they want a full head of foils in this, that's going to take some doing. They might need to pay a little bit extra. And if your price list says from this price, don't be afraid to ask for it, because you'll be using more product, you'll be using more time, and your time is precious. You've worked hard to be as clever as you are. You've worked hard to get the position that you are. So come on, do it. Don't be embarrassed. So that's me, Louise Usher, giving you a little lesson for today on how to increase profits overnight. Much love. I'll see you soon.